Hello and welcome. Positive affirmations for writers. What a wonderful topic. And that's right in my wheelhouse. I've been a writer for 61 years now. I made my first book when I was 3 years old and couldn't write, but I made a book nonetheless. I put in a story with pictures, but that's a story for another day. So I've been a writer for a long time, and being a writer has its ups and its downs and everything in between. But one thing's clear: when you are stressed or depressed or anxious, you are not in a state to write your best work. To write your best work, you have to be inspired and happy, energy high, as we like to call it, where I come from. And so I had my downs as a writer. Lost a document that I was working on, that I had been working on for 4 weeks non-stop in a crash, and just a couple of days ago, and there were some other things that when you're already depressed, it just gets worse, doesn't it? But I know that as a writer, you can't stop me from writing. If I was the sun, you couldn't stop me from shining. If I was a lamb, you couldn't stop me from leaping and going bah. So as a writer, I know that I will come back to writing. But we can expedite that process, and a very easy way is to do some positive affirmations for writers. That does raise energy wonderfully. So, as there are many writers out there who also get stressed, well, perhaps we can do this together. Raise energy together and bring some love and light to all the writers in the world. That would be a wonderful thing as a side effect. Okay, so let's get started right away. Point to the place where you would say, "This is me, this is I. I am." Say your name. I am Sylvia. Now we take the center of your leading hand, the very center of your palm, place it over that spot. The other hand on top, that is the heart position. And we take a deep breath in and out. And for a moment, just for a moment, pay attention to your fingers on your chest, the warmth of your palm of your hand, or the coldness, depending. Just the sensation, the real physical sensation. And take a nice deep breath in and out. And if you're super stressed, it really helps to make that sound. Like you would be relaxing into a nice freshly made bed or a nice warm bath. And that helps us get out of the crazy chaos of our stress-riddled thoughts and come back into ourselves for a moment, which is wonderful. Now, we have placed our hands into the huge energy generator that is our heart of energy. And when we do that, it switches on our hands of energy. Those are just simply the hands of the energy body, the hands of the living energy body. And that in and of itself is quite wonderful. When you practice this a little, your fingers start to tingle just as soon as you place them in the heart position and take a couple of deep breaths in and out. It's wonderful. And then you are ready to do something with those awakened hands, if you will. In our case, we're going to use our starry hands to count off 10 positive affirmations for writers. All writers. Young writers, beginner writers, old writers, stressed writers, successful writers, unsuccessful writers. All writers, all those who have a love of writing are invited to this circle of special people which have a special purpose and a mission in their lives to express themselves through the written word. And as I say this, I am getting a sense of all the writers across the ages coming in with interest to support us and to join us in this endeavor today. Let's just start simply by placing our sparkling energy hands back into the heart position, and here we just simply say our first positive affirmation. I am a writer. And if you can, and I know you can because you wouldn't be a writer if you couldn't, we're going to do this again, and this time I'd like you to hear some cheering coming in from far away, like waves breaking on a shore, as all the writers across the ages who have been where we have been, where we are today, are cheering us on. So let's just say that again. My name is Sylvia, and I am a writer. Make sure you've used your own name there. Please note we didn't say I'm a good writer or successful writer or an excellent writer. We're just stating the truth here. Let's do that one more time. My name is Sylvia, and I am a writer. Now open that up. Notice for a moment where you can feel the sensations in your body that statement creates. I am a writer. And that is the place from which we're going to start. I'm going to ask my dear energy mind, previously known as the sub or unconscious mind, to give me some beautiful affirmations for writers. We're going to do that by just gently tapping with the magic finger, the index finger of our leading hand on our other fingers. You can tap on the top, you can tap on the side, you can just tap on the pad or all around. We can do that. We can just tap very lightly, like you would close an electric contact. And that will help the energy flow and the affirmation becoming much, much more resonant. So, I love writing. Ooh. When I say that, a little shiver went down my back and just some little tingling went down the sides of my arms. When you feel these sensations, move with them, allow a little bit of physical body movement to ensue, because that really helps the energy flow. I love writing. Let's do the index finger. Writing is my freedom. Very good. Writing is my freedom. Let's do the middle finger. Writing is my joy. Writing is my joy. Oh, ring finger. Writing is wonderful. Writing is wonderful. Yes. Oh, that's making me tingle. Ooh. Let's breathe deeply. That helps also improve the energy flow. And I don't know if you're seeing this sitting down, but wriggle your toes a little bit to involve your legs and your feet as well in this energy flow. Writing is magical. Writing is magical. Oh, very much so. Back in the days, the only people who could write were magicians. And what did they write? Magical texts. They wrote spells. They wrote reality into being. Writing is magical. Very good. Now we have one hand already done, and the other one is just absolutely dying to have a go, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. Let's turn this around. My writing is magical. My writing is magical. I am a magical writer. Wonderful. I can create powerful change in the world with my writing. I can create powerful change in the world with my writing. Ooh. My heart and soul speaks through my writing. My heart and soul speaks through my writing. So many people out there want to read what I have written. So many people out there want to read what I have written. So many people love my work. So many people love my work. I write honestly with heart and soul. I write honestly with heart and soul. And let us finish with a gentle round of applause as we bring both our hands together and we say, all the writers across time and space applaud me, know me, are on my side, love me, and cheer me on as one of their own. Ooh. Now we take all of that and we take it to heart. But we don't just want to keep all this energy for ourselves. There are so many younglings out there, writers, who are in need of a little love, a little gift, a little energy. So we're going to take our energy now, to open up our heart and send a blessing to all the writers in the world. Keep doing it. Keep learning. Keep growing in love, in deepest respect, and with an enormous gratitude and thank you for what you bring to the world of human beings. I hope you have enjoyed my affirmations for writers. You can do this exercise yourself in the privacy of your own home and put your own affirmations onto your own wonderful magic fingers who do the writing, who do the typing for you. You can theme your affirmations around many things like, I am a super successful writer. I'm a star writer. I am a commercially successful writer. I'm a rich writer. And raise energy that you need at that time so that then you can go back to the keyboard and do your very best work. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Leave me a like in the comment, and by all means, if you have any friends who are writers, share. The more of us come together in love, the more wonderful the world can become. With lots of love, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.